Allah. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahawashi, Ba'asham, Rakakwadash. Now on to the apostles and the elders of great millstones to rule well. And peace, love, and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. I'm the brother you call from Prophets in Babylon, Sarasota, which is the branch of the Prophets in Babylon Tampa Church. Shalom to those brothers. And today, through the Spirit of Yahawashi, I'm back. You know, Lord, and edifying lesson to feed the sheep who believe on those names in truth and in sincerity. Shalom to your families, man. All right, Heavenly Father, through His Son Yahawashi, allow me once again to come out to the highways and hedges and reprove you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, which are biblically the Israelites, man, the people of the Lord, Yahawashi's holy people. And we're warning you to come back, okay, before this grace period is up. Okay, before the time comes where Yahawashai close the doors of mercy, man. You see? That's the time that we're living into. We're living in a time where Yahawashai is about to shut this thing completely down, man. You got the global elites, okay, they talking about shutting the internet down, bro. You also had an article that came out saying that, they have to eliminate conspiracy theorists. So, this word isn't going to be going out forever, man. That's why we tell you to get it while it's hot. All right? Get it while it's hot, man, because we're not going to be out here teaching forever. We're only out here for a set amount of time, okay, to bring in a select amount of people. The only ones who's going to come into this is the elect. Everybody else is going to pass by and walk by and continue on and ultimately be destroyed. But we're out here looking for the elect of Israel, man. You see, the elect of the nation of Israel. Those of you who's going to come back through obedience, all right, through faith in Yahweh Shai these latter days, man. So before I fully get into this lesson, I'm going to open up with this right here. Going to the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter. And it reads, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 36. And it goes on to say, Salakia, 37, Salakia. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. Alright, so the Lord said, what? He said that they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving into marriage until the day now Noah entered into the ark. And when you go into eating and drinking and marrying and giving to marriage, alright, that goes to the spirit of mirth, man. Alright, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. So the Yahawashai had a set time that he was going to allow you jakes to continue to be wicked until he ultimately brought judgment upon you, man. Alright? Because right now what we're in a grace period right now. Alright, we're in a grace period. Which means when you go into that word grace period, for a good example, like you laid on the bill. And so your bill was due the 14th, but they said, you know what, we're going to give you until the 19th to pay this bill, or we're just going to cut it off completely. Well, that's what Yahweh Shai is doing, man. And he's been giving you Jake's grace since what? The late 1960s? All right, 1969 to now, man. And so that's like, what? That's 50 years, that's 50 plus years of grace, man. That's 50 plus years of grace. That's going to show you that Yahweh Shai is a merciful power. Our God isn't unjust. He's not unmerciful. He's a merciful God. He's giving you Jakes over 50 years to get on your shit, man, to get right. Now is the time where Yahweh Shai is going to begin to send judgment in the earth. Send wrath, send plague, send pestilence, the sword. Okay, all these things Yahweh Shai is going to begin to do, man. And the Lord said He said He's going to visit His house first. Pursuant to 1 Peter, man. It says what? He said, matter of fact, let's grab it. Let's grab it right quick. All right, because the Lord's going to begin at His house first. He's going to begin at those that know they're Israelites. He's going to begin at those, those who know they're Israelites and those of you who don't know you're Israelites. He's going to begin at His house first. All right? This is, let's find it right quick. The book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 17. It says, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel? Right. So it said, if it first begin at us, if the judgment and the wrath of the Lord first begin at us, if the Lord visit us first, what's going to happen to those who don't obey the gospel, who don't believe in the gospel, man? Scripture said they shall all be damned who believe not the truth. Okay? So damn means to be destroyed. So, hey, Yahweh Shai is going to begin to visit you Israelites out there, man. He's going to visit you. It goes on to say, and if the righteous shall scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? And that's the point. They're not going to appear. All right, so that's a heavy chapter. You know, that's a heavy scripture that Peter just, wrote down, man. He said, the righteous shall scarcely be saved. Where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? And we're coming into a time like never before, man. Who you going to call on that day? Who you going to call on? You ain't going to call on Yahawashi Yahawashi because you ain't been turning to Yahawashi Yahawashi, man. That's the book of Proverbs. The Lord said, when their calamity come upon them as a whirlwind, then shall they call upon me, but I shall not hear them. The Lord is not going to hear you in that day, man. He's only going to hear the ones who's been seeking the truth and sincerity. He's only going to hear the ones who's been coming after him in righteousness, man. Everybody else going to get left out here, bro. That's why I'm telling you, Jakes, to come in, repent, seek the Lord while he may be found. We're not out here for no reason. It's no coincidence that we just out here. We out here for a reason. You see? What's going on, man? We're out here for a reason, man. We're out here to get you, Jakes, to get your mind right, man. But Jake don't want to repent. All right? So without that, I touched on what I want to touch on, for that. Now I'm going to get into the, the real lesson. Basically going to how these devils, and they moving, man. They're moving forward with their agenda every day. Every day they're coming closer and closer to fulfilling their enterprise. What they want to shut this thing down, man. You had Klaus Schwab, right? The guy that had you taking them jabs. He said what? He said he wants America to go under like a China lockdown, man. He said he wants America to go under a lockdown like China did. Okay? With China right now, man, they got quarantine camps in China, bro. You got motherfuckers that's still on lockdown to this day in China. They can't come out the house. They on lockdown 24/7. They getting their door kicked in and hauled off to these camps, man. That's what Klaus Schwab said he wants to do. And he said the next pandemic is going to happen very soon. And so we're in a time of war, man. If you ain't getting right with the Lord, you ain't seeking the Lord with sincerity, you're going to get caught out here. You're not going to have no protection in the days. You're going to be out here, man. You're going to be completely out here. All right? That's why I'm telling you, Jakes, now. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. How is he found? Through the prophets. Because once these things begin to come to pass, we're not going to be out here. We're going to be put up. We done did our job. At that point, brothers, the work is done. You see? At that point, the work is finished, man. Now you're going to have other members of the elect still coming in, but at that point, we're not going to be doing lessons. We're not going to be out here teaching no more. It's going to be over with. The Lord, that's it. Whoever caught out there is going to be caught out there, and whoever inside is going to be inside, man. That's it, man. All right? I'm going to grab that before I jump into the lesson. Isaiah chapter 55. All right? In verse 6. And it reads, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near, man. All right? Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. And how is he near? The Lord is giving you mercy by way of the prophets. And we believe that we could be those men. We believe that we are those men. All right? Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. The Lord is stretching out his hand through his men. Repent. Come back. And what we're doing right now, man, what we're doing right now is a labor of love, man. All right? What we're doing right now is a labor of love. We don't got to come out here. You know what I'm saying? We make our bodies a living sacrifice to come out here, man. The blazing hot sun and the cold. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Sometimes brothers got to pay for parking, man. You got to pay to come do the work of the Lord. That's a labor of love, man. And you, Jake, spit on it. That's why it tells you in the book, 2nd Ezra, it said they despised them while they had yet liberty. You see? They despised the word of the Lord while they had yet liberty. While you can still go to the movies. You can still go on a date with your woman. Okay? Everything is cool now. All right, but when you need the Lord most, he gonna turn his back on you, man, because you turned your back on him. It tells you in Ecclesiastes what? It says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. All right, while the evil days come not. Before the evil days come, man. So you're supposed to be seeking the Lord in your youth. And you got brothers that's been seeking the Lord in the youth since their youth, man. You got brothers that's been, in the faith since they was 11 years old, bro. You got men that's, dedicated their lives to Yahawashi Yahawashi, man. Me personally, I'm a young man, bro. I'm 21 years old. I've been out here since I was like 18. You see? Young men seeking the Lord from the days of their youth. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, brothers, hey, we good. We've been doing what the Lord said do for the most part. The Lord said what? Because I've said the word of my patience, I'm going to do what? Keep thee from the hour of temptation, man. You see? So we going to be good, brothers. Lord willing, we stand in faith. But all you other jakes out there, you're going to get caught out there in that evils, man. All right? And you don't want to get caught in the wrath of the Lord as pursuing the scriptures of the book of Hebrews. What? It says it is a fearful thing to fall into the hand of the living power, man. And a lot of you jakes, you're going to fall into the hand of the Lord. you're going to fall into the hand of Yahawashi, man, because you're not repenting. But anyway, going back to what Klaus Schwab said, he said what? He said he wants to bring a China-like lockdown. They want to bring a lockdown like they did in China, man. But they got you hauling off the FEMA camps over there in China, bro. You got people still in lockdown. You know, and these Americans don't know it. You see? Everybody walking around in their pride. Nobody knows what's, and you see Americans. To think about Americans are stuck in America, bro. They don't know what's going on outside of America. They don't know what's going on in the world. You got motherfuckers on lockdown to this day, man. But see, when it comes to America, that's when it's gonna hit. That's when reality is gonna hit, man. And I can't wait, bro. I can't wait till the Lord start bringing these plagues and pestilence, judgment upon you wicked motherfuckers, man. I can't wait till you see the look on your face when you realize the world is coming to an end. All right. I'm gonna grab this precept right quick, Revelation 12 and verse 12, because that's the time that we're living in, man. Revelation 12 and verse 12. And it says, rejoice, therefore, matter of fact, I'm gonna start at verse 11. It says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. Now, who is they? And they is the elect. It says, they overcame him. We overcame who? We overcame this beast system through the blood of the Lamb. So, hey, brothers, we already overcame, man. We already overcame this beast system. It's written, it's prophesied. We already won. We already got the victory. You brothers out there that's fighting the truth and the sincerity, we already overcame him. We already overcame this beast system by the blood of the Lamb. We're covered. All right, going back to hey, what happened in Egypt, man? Okay, we overcame Egypt by what? The blood of the Lamb. We put the blood on our doorposts. All right, and the death angel passed over us. You see, so that same blood, which is spiritual. Now we're not literally putting blood on our doorposts. That blood is covering the elect spiritually, man. All right, that sacrificial lamb. All right, because that's a heavy topic right there. Because when you go into that, it was a sacrificial lamb, the blood of a sacrificed lamb that went on your doorpost, and it kept you from the evil that was overcoming Egypt. All right, now the sacrificial lamb is yahawashi, and that blood is covering us. So that's how we're going to overcome this beast system, man. So that's why I got this verse before I went to the next verse. It says, read it again. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimonies, and they loved not their lives until the death. So even some of us may face death. All right, but hey, we still overcome. Even if we have to taste of death, even if we have to be martyrs for this truth, we're still overcoming this man because we're overcoming him because we're not submitting to him. All right, we're not bowing down to him. We're not bowing down to his system. Right? And it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, which is us. Scripture says what? The kingdom of heaven is within you. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knows that he hath but a short time. Man, so the devil, Esau, Edom, he's going to come down with great wrath because he knows his time is short. He knows his time is short, man. Why do you think he's bringing all these things? Why do you think he's bringing all these legislations, decreeing all these unrighteous decrees? Because his time is short, man. He has a short time in the earth. That's why he got something called Operation Warp Speed. That's why everything is moving a lot faster now, man. Because hey, this devil, his time is short, bro. His time is short. He's about to come out of power, man. And this is the greatest thing ever right here, man. The Lord allowing us to come out here to the highways and hedges. The Lord allowing us to represent him again, man. And this hasn't been done in ages, bro. And we're doing the work. I don't want to get off topic, but I'm excited now. You know what I'm saying? And we're doing the work that hasn't been done in thousands of years. This hasn't been done in thousands of years, bro. And you got Jake fucking up and leave the truth, man. The Lord will kill you niggas, man. This hasn't been done in thousands of years. The name of Yahawashi hasn't been pushed in the earth in thousands of years. And the Lord let us be a part of that, man. That's mercy, bro. That's why you gotta take this thing serious. You gotta know what you're a part of. You got Jake, don't know what you're a part of. Jake think this is some fad or some movement. No, this is here to stay, man. But what you're witnessing is the manifestation of the sons of God, bro. The Israelites coming back into power. The Negro, Latino, Native American come back into power, and the heathen being put out of power, man. The Caucasian man about to go into captivity. The Asian man about to go into captivity. The Chinese man about to go into captivity. All these people are going into captivity, man. And the Lord about to raise us up. The Lord raised us up in the last day, bro. Right? What did Paul say? For I think the Lord has set us forth the apostles' last. All right? The Lord will let all these bullshit movements went over you Jake's head. You had the Black Panthers. You had the, what else you had, man? You had the goddamn, the Rastafari. You had the what? The Yahweh Ben Yahweh. All that bullshit came and left. But see, why is this still going out in the earth? Why is this still being pushed in the earth, man? Because this is the truth. Pursuant to the book of Matthew 24 chapter, man, it says, and when this gospel shall be declared in all through the earth, it says, then shall the end come. And now you see things happening, man. Now you see uproars of the people. You got people rising up against their governments. You got lockdowns. You got earthquakes. You know what I'm saying? And the next thing is gonna be that chip, man. That's gonna be the next big thing, bro. It's gonna be something that happens in the earth. It's gonna be something that happens that's gonna shut everything the fuck down, man. And I can't wait for it, man. I can't wait for the Lord to shut this place down, man. You see? I can't wait for the Lord to show who he's dealing with. And I pray that I'll be of that. You know what I'm saying? You brothers out there that's fighting the truth and sincerity, we hope to be of that, man. You know what I'm saying? For the Lord to show like the world, like, yeah, these were my men, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, brother, wherever you at in the world, wherever the Lord got his prophets said, they're not accepted. You got brothers in Dallas, you got brothers in Mississippi, Chicago, Tampa, wherever you at, brothers. You know what I'm saying? But hey, a prophet is not accepted in his hometown. Right now, I'm in my hometown. I'm in Sarasota, Florida. I can't wait till the Lord, people out here realize, oh shit, that guy out there that I was teaching all the time, you know what I'm saying? He was right. Which I wasn't right. It was yahawashi that was right. Just like Noah was right. Like Jeremiah was right. Like all these great men before us was right, man. And you people gonna see it. You're the same spirits that rejected the prophets again. You're the same spirits that told Noah he was crazy for saying it was gonna rain. You're the same people, man. Alright? But anyway, without further ado, and this thing is about to kick off. And when it hits, it's gonna hit like it's gonna hit, man. It's gonna hit. They about to shut the earth. They about to shut the world down again, bro. It's gonna be another lockdown, and this one's gonna be the real one. This time it's gonna be more militant. You're coming out there, gonna shoot you in your damn face, man. That's gonna be real, bro. It's gonna get that real. The next lockdown is the real lockdown. They're gonna lock. Do you know they're gonna lock this place down again? You don't believe it? You're gonna see it. Okay, you're gonna see it, man. They're gonna lock this bitch down again. And this time it's gonna be more legit. And this time, hey, you can't come out unless you got this. You're not gonna be able to come out unless you have this. This is gonna be your ticket to getting your normalcy back, man. All right? This is gonna be your ticket to getting your so-called life back. You got the WEF, the World Economic Forum, that said what? Hey, it says, hey, look, you can't participate in society unless you got this CBDC implanted under your skin, man. Who's been saying that? Who's been saying that for 30 plus years? The apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man. They've been pushing that, bro. They've been pushing that vibration out. You ain't gonna be able to participate unless you get that CHIP, man. And you got this guy Klaus Schwab. Hey, that guy's a fucking devil, bro. That guy's the fucking. That's Esau himself, man. That dude told you what? He said you will own nothing and be happy. Okay? You will own nothing and you're going to be happy. They telling you what they trying to do to you people out there, man. They gonna really bring this thing out, man. They gonna roll it out. You won't have nothing. They want full control. They want complete control, man. All right? And the Lord is gonna allow them to do it because, hey, ultimately, yahawashi is gonna be the one who come takes him out of power. He only has a set amount of time pursuant to the book of Job, the 14th chapter. I'm gonna grab it right quick. Let's grab it. This is the book of Job, chapter 14 and verse 5. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds and he cannot pass, man. So the Lord has appointed Esau Edom's bounds and he cannot pass. He only has a set amount of time. All right, a set amount of time, he's going to be able to run free in the earth, man. A set amount of time. This fucking shit gonna be over, man. All this shit gonna be over, man. And this present world is coming to an end. This wicked world is coming to an end, man. All right, it's coming to an end. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's world is coming to an end right before your eyes, man. All right, and we hasten that day. We hasten the day the Lord destroyed this nigga, man. Bring this man down. We're not living on this side. We have no life here, bro. You got to wake up and work for him. You got to wake up and pay bills, taxes. You know what I'm saying? All these things we got to do. But the Lord is about to end this man's world. He's about to come take this man out of power. That's what the return of Yahawashi is all about. The return of Yahawashi isn't to fucking save everybody. The return of Yahawashi is not to bring peace to the earth. Yahawashi is coming back to bring, the Lord said, think not that I come to send peace upon the earth. I cannot to send peace, but a sword. What does the sword represent? War. The Lord is coming back to wage war on the inhabitants of the earth, man. All right? In particular, Esau, Edom. He said, think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. All right? The Lord is coming back to wage war, man, against the inhabitants of the earth. He's coming back to wage war, man. War. Exodus tells you what? The Lord is a man of war. The Lord's coming back to wage war. Take you motherfuckers out of power. So rise up and take you out of power, man. Beginning with the elite. Beginning with the elite of Edom. Beginning with the so-called white man. Beginning with the Chinese man. The Asian man. All you men. All you other nations. The Lord's coming back to take you out of power and to bring his people into power. Beginning with his elect. All right? That's what the return of Yahawashi is all about. That's why I tell you in the book of Revelation that what? On his head were many crowns. Why did he have many crowns on his head? Because he's coming back to take these kings out of power, bro. The Lord coming back to take your shit, man. It tells you in Revelation that what? He went forth conquering and to conquer. Conquering and to conquer. Conquer who? If the Lord loves everybody, why is he coming back to conquer? If God and Jesus Christ love everybody, why is he coming back to conquer, man? Which his name is Jesus Christ, his name is Yahawashi. Why is he coming back to conquer? Because you people are going to be in submission unto him. All right, pursuant to Psalms, the 2nd chapter. I can grab it right quick. You know, it says, and I'm going to get Daniel too. You know, Daniel as well, I believe the 7th chapter, where it says all kindreds, you know, and nations and tongues, you know. You brothers know what I'm talking about. But until then, it's the book of Psalms 2. And verse, Psalms 2 and verse 7. It says, I will declare the decree, the Lord hath said unto me, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. So this is the Lord speaking to Yahawashi, but King David is writing it down. It says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, man. So the Lord said, Most High told Yahawashi, ask of him, and I will give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. What does it mean to inherit a human being? What does it mean to inherit a human being, man? That means slavery, man. All right? That's what that means. It means slavery. Hey, we were inherited. All right? When you sold us to other slave owners, you inherited us, man. All right? You inherited us. We were a possession right here, man. They didn't even classify us as a man. We were a possession. You see? We were a possession, man. You know? So guess what? The Lord's going to possess you. Pursuant to Isaiah the 14th chapter, it says, the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions, and they shall rule over their oppressors, man. All right? So it says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break him with a rod of iron, and thou shalt dash them into pieces like a potter's vessel. So what does it mean to break someone like, what does it mean to dash someone into pieces, man? That's a rigorous rule, man. That means we're going to rule over you with a rod of iron. It's going to be a rigorous rulership. We're going to literally have scepters and we're going to bust your motherfucking head in, man. This is the gospel. You know, fucking lover boys, man, or choir boys coming out here to speak peace and life. And you know what I'm saying? And Jeremiah said, what? The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old, prophesy against many great countries, of war, of evil, and of pestilence. You see? So even the ancient prophets of old, they didn't come with the message of peace. They come with the message of violence, man. That's what the Lord is coming to do. The Lord is coming back to bring violence to the earth. He's not coming back to save everybody. He's not coming back to bring peace and harmony. He's coming back to bring violence. All right? Pursuant to this scripture right here. Matter of fact, I'm going to grab that verse actually. I'm going to grab that actually. Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8. It reads, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries and great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence, man. So the prophets that have been before us, they speak the same message that we speak. They prophesy against war, of evil, and pestilence. And that's the time where we're living in. We're living in a time of war. You know they about to shut this thing down, brother? You're not concerned. But it's the truth, man. But our people rather hear smooth things, like they prophesying to us smooth things. We're not here to prophesy to the smooth things. The truth hurts. The truth hurts, man. The truth is they not going to break. Hey, this is not going to get any better, man. The truth is it's going to get worse before it gets worse. But they want to hear Pastor Pork Chop tell you everything is going to be all right. You see? We're not out here to tell you everything is going to be all right, man. We're out here to tell you that evil is coming to the earth, man. You see? Great evils. But I'm going to go on and read what I was thinking about. You know? I'm bringing this back out. Jeremiah